So, with that being said, the Condors once again made their mark in the OCAA both on the road and at home, giving us good reason to celebrate this year. For the first time, Conestoga hosted the OCAA Women's Rugby Championships at the Fountain Street Soccer Complex, where Conestoga took home a well-deserved bronze medal while showing great hospitality as well to the top women's here in Ontario. Men's soccer followed up their outstanding 2023 season as well with another provincial gold medal, narrowly missing out on a chance to compete for the medal at nationals as well, but that gold medal was awesome. Yeah, keep clapping for it. There you go. You can cut me off whenever as long as it's a surprise. Cross country as well, medaled in multiple categories, both provincials and nationally, with the first ever women's individual provincial gold and national silver medals. This season, every Conestoga Condors team made playoffs. And academically, we had over 80 student athletes obtain OCAA all academic status, which is just shy of 50%. This is a tremendous accomplishment. So let's put our hands together for all of you guys. Great job this year. With that being said, we're going to get this thing started in just a moment. But first, our land acknowledgement.
Conestoga College would like to acknowledge that in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, and Wexford, we are located on the Holland Track. We are promised to the Holy Missionary people of Six Nations, which includes 6 miles on either side of Grand River.
This is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Neutral peoples.
To recognize the land is an expression of gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we reside on, and a way of honoring the indigenous people who have been living and working on the land for thousands of years. Thank you.
Just a couple of housekeeping notes before we get started with the awards and everything else. Appetizers and those awesome snacks are still going to be available for a little bit if you guys are still hungry until about 8 p.m. The dessert bar and all that candy out there still going to be available when we're done here. So that's going to be out all night until everybody leaves. Coaches, presenters, award recipients. Please enter the stage right here on the left. Our stage hand holding will be handing out and receiving awards here on stage. Your legs are on the other side with AJ to head over to the photo area, which is also going to be just outside. You guys saw the backdrop out there when you guys were hanging out. Award winners, Scholastic Team Award, Coach MVP Award, Athlete of the Year, and Athlete of Distinction. You guys are also asked to stay for a little photo as well. Raffle draw. We had that raffle. Everybody hopefully got a ticket on the way in. You saw the basket that you guys are in the raffle for. We're going to draw that raffle number out, obviously let you know who wins. Right back where you guys got that ticket is where you can pick it up if you guys are the winner. To kick off this event this evening, I would like to first invite our Director of Sports and Recreation, Mr. Andrew Bates, to the stage. He's going to bring some greetings on behalf of our department.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Love to see everybody dressed up, looking great tonight. It's again my absolute pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Athletics and Recreation Department at Conestoga. I'm excited to celebrate all the outstanding athlete and team achievements through this season. And I'm excited to be in this new space. This is our first time hosting the Athletic Banquet at the Skilled Trades Campus. We're lucky to be here. I've been saying this, I've been in the ear of a few of the athletes tonight. If you're graduating, but you're interested in coming back, I know there are a few of you on the fence, take a walk through the halls here. because this campus is one of the most state-of-the-art church campuses in Canada. And if you walk through the halls, you'll see some of the amazing equipment. And so I'm just trying to rope some of you back in for another year, but this is truly a state-of-the-art building and facility, and we're lucky to be here tonight. I'd like to start with some thank yous. Thank you to our partners who contribute to Varsity Athletics at Conestoga every year, starting with the wonderful food and beverage that we had moments ago, catered by Conestoga Students Inc., or CSI. So I'd like to give a shout out to Dave and Belinda from CSI. Let's give a round of applause. So these two and their staff also coordinate all of the meal packages for our road games for all of our teams, and they do such a great job. So thank you to Dave and Belinda. I also want to thank CSI for all the support they provide to our game days. They provide prizing and swag, and the odd sighting of Conestoga Condors when he's not out there hunting for a falcon or a bruin, or who else? Who else would they be hunting for? Yeah, we like hawks. Who else? A saint? Okay. So let's give a big round of applause for CSI and all they do. I'd like to recognize our partners, Team Mitts and Spirits. They're the provider of Nike team apparel and uniforms. They're out there keeping us fresh all the time, making us look fresh. So we're also the providers of our scholarship award, which will be given to two deserving student athletes tonight. That award is called the Conestoga Condors Scholarship Award. So let's give it up to Team Nixon. I'd lastly like to give a shout out to our friends over at the bookstore. You guys know about the bookstore? Green Campus, Irving, for those that might have had a road trip down here. They've been great partners with us long term, and they've donated a couple of raffles for us tonight. So let's give a round of applause for the bookstore. To lead us in tonight, I'd like to share a few reflections of another season of wins and losses, of athlete achievement and adversity, and of team excellence and team challenges. Starting with a simple question. Why do we as athletes feel the desire to compete? Why do we chase playoffs and endure the grind of late night training and early morning classes? Why do we choose to push ourselves through setbacks, through pressure, through the juggling of our schedule, life, work, relationships, all for a chance to compete on the big stage with the best in the province and the best in the country? You know, at some point in every athlete's journey, these questions matter. Why am I doing this? What's the purpose of my sport journey? And how does my time as a college athlete shape the person that I'm becoming? We all know this, but college sport is where many of you have discovered and are discovering who you are, not just as an athlete, but as a leader, as an individual, a teammate, and a classmate, and as people who can overcome adversity. In sport, again, you all know this, adversity can feel kind of like a friction, where sometimes it feels at first a little bit overwhelming, the way with the schedule, coach's expectations, a final assignment, but that over time turns into something that can sharpen you. Something that you learn to lean more into than shy away from. Because you realize that by leaning into it, it separates the good from the great. And this is where being a post-secondary athlete gives you an edge in life. Why? Because you've actively chosen this path. You've chosen this environment that creates adversity. You train in it, you compete in it, you show up every day knowing that it's not going to be easy. And that's really the point. Every extra rep, every extra schedule that you have to juggle, every tough loss, it's building something bigger in each of you. It's building discipline, true confidence, and real grit, the kind that doesn't fade away after the season's done. So whether you're back here with us for next year, I'm going to take these off, with us wearing Condor black and gold, or you're stepping into life after graduation, which many of you are. I encourage you to lean into that friction and that adversity. Remember the moments where you felt anxious or stretched or overworked, and use those to your advantage. Because those same lessons will carry you into next season if you're returning with us, or into your career path in the next phase of your life. Okay, so that was the motivational segment of the night. Moving on to some thank yous. I want to recognize some people who play an absolute critical role in the success of all of our student athletes, and that would be our coaches. Let's give it up for our coaches. Coaches, the impact you have is hard to measure, of course, in wins and losses. Yes, wins matter. We all like to win. But so does the way we push athletes to be better. Hold them to higher standards than we're used to or comfortable with. Support them with things don't go to plan. Many of the lessons learned by everyone in this room are shaped by the leadership of our coaches. Because of you, our coaches, Conestoga student athletes are better competitors, better students, and better people when they leave Conestoga. So on behalf of the department and everybody in this room, I want to thank you for your dedication and your passion to your team. Thank you, coaches. All right, before I wrap up here, I'd like to thank the staff who behind the scenes do so much to make sure that our operation and our teams and everything to do with that is running smoothly. This often means late nights tearing down a gym or tearing down a field. It means putting in another load of laundry after an OT, win or loss. It means submitting the game sheets at the end of the night, uploading the film at the end of the night, transferring the equipment back and forth from Fountain Street or Butler Park. And Stacy and Emma and the course carries training athletes all the time. Our staff team does so much. They do it because they care about quality and about doing their part to deliver the best student athlete experience that they can. They're household names, you all know them. We're talking about Marlene, Daniel, Scott, Stacy, Emma, Nicole, Tyler, Carol, Antonia, and Jack. Thank you for being absolute rock stars and reliable teammates. I also want to give a shout out to our new and amazing MC tonight, Lucas Fafaro. Did I get that right, Fafaro? Remember, he knows all of you a little too well, so be prepared for a few digs, casual digs tonight, because he's an important part of our game day operation. So welcome and thank you to Lucas. With that, I want to congratulate all of the winners tonight. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the celebration. I want to wish everybody a great spring and summer off. Get some rest, get some reps in, and we'll see you back in the fall for another year of Condor Athletics. Thank you very much.
Didn't realize how tall Andrew was. He just had to drop it by about 3 inches. There we go. All right. So we are going to start out with our awards now, and hopefully none of you guys know the winners. I'm looking right at Madison Welmers right now. Do that walk by before anyone else. You guys better be unspoiled, but we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to start things off with the OCAA All Academic Awards. The Ontario Colleges Athletic Association All Academic Award is presented to the full-time varsity student athlete that meets honors standards at their respective institutions, having successfully completed one academic semester. During the 2025-2026 varsity season, we had a total of 79 student athletes achieve OCAA All Academic status. If you're one of those, please stand and let's make some noise for these 79 student athletes. Make some noise for them. Yeah, you guys stand up. Let's make some noise for them. You guys are shy of 79. Well, congratulations, there they are. There's 2 pages. I think we're good there. Congratulations to our OCAA All Academic Award winners. All 79 of you deserve it. And moving on to the CCAA National Scholar. The CCAA National Scholar Award recognizes student athletes who achieve honors standing in academics while competing in intercollegiate athletics. These individuals were awarded the National Scholar for the 2024-25 season presented on this slide. If you were one of those recipients, once again, please stand and let's make some noise for these CCAA National Scholar winners. Yeah. One more time. Make some noise. Your CCAA National Scholar winners. All right, and now next. Oh, there's still another page. I see you. Don't worry. Next, we would like to invite Vice President of Students, Trish Weigel Green. Please come forward to assist with the OCAA and CCAA Academic and Athletic Awards. The OCAA Academic and Athletic Excellence Award is awarded by any student athlete that is an OCAA First Team All-Star, OCAA Second Team All-Star, Player of the Year, Championship All-Star, Championship MVP in the semester of play in an OCAA sport that does not have CCAA status while meeting their honor standards in their respective college. Let's give 2 claps for each of the following ones, and I'll make sure that there's a big round of applause at the end. But first up, from women's softball, Kelly Tenko. From women's softball, Danielle Ernst. From women's rugby, Michelle Schneider. From women's rugby, Brooklyn Butcherts. From women's rugby, Abby Anderson. And from men's rugby, Aiden Nashon. Let's hear it for those 2025-26 OCAA Academic and Athletic Excellence Award winners. Please come forward and accept your award if you're on that list too. I'll make sure I tell you guys that before I get to the list next time. That one's on me. They deserve it one more time. Make some noise for those winners one more time. Your OCAA Academic and Athletic Excellence Award winners. Keep that energy up, Ben. I like it. I like it. All right, next up, the CCAA Academic All-Canadian Award recognizes student athletes who achieve an honor standing in academics combined with an elite athletic achievement. Another 2 claps, same thing, but first I will let you know if I say your name, you guys can start walking out. You don't have to wait till the end. But first up, from men's soccer, Marco Essex. From women's soccer, Haley Mackey. From men's soccer, Evan Antolsik. Men's soccer, Mateo Grant. From men's soccer, Ricardo Alvarado. From men's volleyball, Ben Molink. From men's volleyball, Tyrell Belgrove. From cross-country running, Nathan Paul. And those are all of them. Congratulations to our CCAA Academic All-Canadians. We're on the second award and we're almost already breaking stuff. Let's be careful, guys. Let's be careful. All right, we're getting into our team awards. These ones are going to be lots of fun. We're going to go team by team, but I'm going to explain how these are going to work first. So, our first round, team acknowledgements and awards, consists of two different awards, a coach's award and an MVP award. The coach's award is awarded to an athlete that best demonstrates commitment to the team, played a key role in the team's culture and development, and has a team-first attitude and mentality. The team MVP is awarded to an athlete who has shown leadership on and off the field of play, performed at a high level during the season, and emulates the culture of Condor Varsity Athletics. We start with our first team. First up, women's basketball.
It's been 1 week, you looked at me. 10 minutes silence and I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me the same. Taking you up, come back and see me. 3 days is the living room. I realize it's my fault, I couldn't tell you today. You've forgiven me, but it's your last name. Sorry.
You never watch a good week, because I make you stop and think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. Summon fish to the dish, although I like the shallows, because I like the sushi, goes the next to fire then. I like wasabi when I bust rhymes, it's like they hand mines, because I'm all about that. And you burn your canvas, got no hits. You try to hold me by the bus. Make a break and take a big out like a stinking thing. I like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. See the sugars and you know the verb always make focus and so dangerous. You're like, fat away for it. Can't help it, but think you're funny when you're mad. Try and hide with a smile, though I feel bad. You guys are understand what I mean, what you soon else. Having a story of taking off my shirt.
At this time, I'd like to invite our women's basketball coaches up to the stage. D. Chandler, Doug Shank, Hunter Johns, Laura Pitsavicius. We're going to present these two awards. Looks like we are sans Hunter tonight. That is okay. Now you guys can come all the way up. So we start with the Coaches Award. The Coaches Award for the 2025-26 season for women's basketball goes to Audrey Kellerman. Audrey is the second-year guard who played in all 16 games this season, playing in a total of 609 minutes of play, scoring 190 points, averaging 15.9 a game. Congratulations, Audrey Kellerman. Your Coaches Award winner. We're working on the screen, don't worry. There's supposed to be a picture of Audrey right there. Boom. Congratulations, but we will go. I'll give him a second. Thank you. How about those snacks? Those are some pretty good snacks from these guys, right? Clap it up for those snacks. Those were good. Those chicken skewers were dangerous. I was scared for my life when they came around with like the 12th tray of skewers. I'm like, how many people do you think we have here in this little room back here? Well, Andrew's got something. I will let you guys know that the next team after we get this MVP in is women's soccer. So you guys get ready. Coaches, get ready to walk up here from all the way up top. Here we go, we see Audrey. And I've been given a thumbs up, so I think we can continue. We're going to go for the team MVP for women's basketball. And that team MVP in just a minute. Yep. I'm going off of Scott, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just the messenger. Doug, you got one?
I do not.
No?
I do not.
Laura says she's got a joke. Who wants Doug to tell a joke? Yeah?
It wouldn't be appropriate. I can't.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. It is all adults, that's true. Is this being live streamed anywhere? We can go with it like that. I have the script with me. I have the answer. Whoa. The doors are all going to lock in a minute. There's going to be smoke coming down from the roof, and we're going to kidnap everyone. It's a horror film tonight. I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you guys want to take a break, go to the bathroom. You guys got a second? Right here, we're back. We got it. Just in time. As long as women's basketball is out here. Let's just quiet down again. We are all set to go. I'm just going to wait for another thumbs up from my right, your left.
We didn't say. Something we didn't say. Yeah, not something we said. No.
What was the first word? Okay.
There we go. Awesome. And now we move to the women's basketball MVP right where we were, except I'm on the wrong page now. And here we go. Your women's basketball team MVP this year is none other than Miss 15, Jamil Beckford. Jam, a fifth-year guard, was named OCAA first-team All-Star. She played in 15 games this season, playing 545 minutes, scoring a whopping 239 points. Jamila leaves the Condors with a career point total of 1,290, with 956 career rebounds, and is now the third overall in OCAA career scoring. Congratulations to your team MVP, Jamila Beckford. Thank you, coaches, as well, for standing up here for that long, and we're going to move on, like I told you, to our next sport, women's soccer.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. Come on. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise my voice. Yeah, I wanna scream and shout. Get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct. I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, 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 they're totally crazy. Looking at my lady. Men, shirt, short skirts. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like a woman.
Coaches, we got Peter Mackey, Stuart Mackey, Jamie Blackpool, and Sebastian Scarbosa up here. They're going to present these team awards, and we are going to start out with Outdoor Women's Soccer Team Award. The Coaches Award, rather. The 2025-26 Women's Outdoor Coaches Award goes to Abby White. Abby is a solid defender playing in her second year, and Abby played every single game this season, averaging 82 minutes per game, and her work ethic and commitment to the team was absolutely undeniable. Congratulations once again, Abby White.
Hey? Congrats. Congrats, buddy.
We move next to this year's Women's Outdoor Soccer Team MVP. And that is, this year, Claire Di Benedetto. Claire is a second-year defender. Played in 10 out of 11 games, playing 90 minutes a game, which is the full game for those that don't know soccer. That was named the OCAA First Team All-Star. Claire brought grit and determination to every single game. Congratulations one more time to Claire. I'd like to point out the difference in outfits of the Mackeys right now. We got Stuart on the far side. He's got that beautiful suit. And Stuart right here, Peter rather, he's got his boots. So you think he just rolled in? Let's make it some noise. He got here. I didn't think he was coming. He's here though. He's presenting these awards. Thank you for being here, Peter. We move into, of course, indoor women's soccer. Yeah, you don't want to do that, don't worry. But now, Coaches Award for the 2026 Women's Indoor Soccer goes to Katie Brzezina. Katie is a first-year defender and had a solid first year on the Condors backline, also chipping in a critical goal at Provincials. Congratulations one more time to Katie. Our fourth award for women's soccer is the final one, and it is the indoor women's soccer MVP. And that goes to Abby White. Come on back down. She's probably right there still. There she is. She is your indoor soccer team MVP. And Abby is the backbone of their defense, barely coming off the field ever, adding an offense with pace and precision passing. Make some noise for all of your women's soccer winners. And now we head over to the hardwood. It's time for men's basketball.
I got my first real six string, bought it at the 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you.
Behind me are the coaches. Whoa. I would like to ask the coaches who are already here. Avery Sutton, Paul Notice, they're going to help me in presenting these following awards for men's basketball. First, we start with the 25-26 Coaches Award, and that goes to Jose Davis. This fifth-year guard amassed 347 minutes played. He scored 42 field goals, 24 three-pointers for a total of 112 points. Your men's basketball Coaches Award winner, Jose Davis. And now the 2025-26 men's basketball MVP award goes to Emmanuel Yao. The second-year forward Emmanuel played 436 minutes, scoring 111 field goals, and had a shooting percentage of 51.2. For his outstanding work on the court, Emmanuel was named an OCAA second-team All-Star. Your men's basketball MVP, Emmanuel Yao. At this time, we would like to invite Kale Dorr, our facility and events coordinator, to please come forward and assist with our Scholastic Teams of the Year presentation with this video of the nominees as well.
Scholastic Team of the Year. Scholastic Team of the Year. The Team Scholastic Awards are presented to the team who attains the highest grade point average amongst all team members using their fall semester grades. An individual team from each of 1 semester and 2 semester sports will be selected. The nominees are Women's Soccer, Women's Volleyball, Badminton, Cross Country,
One of our 2 Scholastic Team Recipients of the Year this year. First up is Women's Soccer with a 79.6 average. Captains, if you could come down and accept this award as well. Captains, yes, but as well as they're making their way down, our second team recipient this year is Badminton with the average of 82.76. Once again, captains, please come forward, or whoever's here, somebody come forward from Badminton, please come up and accept these awards.
Wait for Badminton, and then we'll do. Yeah, you guys are both on the same.
Yeah, they're
The picture has never been so complicated as it is at the athletic banquet anywhere. There are more pictures on the way out as well. Next up, moving on, we would like to invite back up Director of Sports and Recreation, Mr. Andrew Bates, to come forward and assist with our first Athlete of Distinction honor. After the award is announced, we'd like to ask the head coach to also join us on stage to assist in handing out this award. The Athlete of Distinction is the highest accolade awarded by Condors Athletics. This honor acknowledges an athlete's significant contributions, both on the field and within the Condor community throughout their career. This year, we are proud to recognize 4 outstanding individuals for this esteemed award. Let's take a look at our first recipient.
Athlete of Distinction. Honored to 3rd to 5th year student athletes who have enriched the Conestoga Condors varsity program through achievement, leadership, greater Condor community involvement and academics. Marco Lisic.
Marco Lisic has been a transformational player for the Conestoga men's soccer program over the past 4 seasons. When he first arrived in 2022, he was a promising young player. What he has become is one of the most decorated and impactful athletes in program history. In his rookie season, Marco helped drive a 9-1 campaign that sparked a new era of success for the Condors. Even while playing out of position, he earned minutes through composure, maturity, and a relentless work ethic. That winter, he was part of the team that captured the program's first indoor medal under head coach Stuart Mackey. By his second season, Marco had taken full control of the midfield, leading a perfect 10-0 regular season and playing a key role in the Condors' first provincial gold medal in 40 years. He delivered in the biggest moments, helping the team earn a silver medal on the national stage. As an assistant captain in his 3rd year, Marco became a leader on and off the field, guiding a new generation of players while continuing to add to his growing list of accomplishments. In his final season, Marco elevated his game once again. Dominant in every phase, he led the Condors back to the top, highlighted by a hat trick and a 3-2 victory in the OCAA semifinal and then the put-away goal in the championship to secure his 2nd provincial gold medal. Across 4 seasons, Marco's legacy is defined by excellence, leadership, and winning at the highest level. But beyond the accolades, he will be remembered most for the person he is and the standard he has set for those who follow. Congratulations, Marco.
You guys, you see what you gotta beat, all right? You guys gotta compete with that level of noise for every video. I love that energy, women's rugby sevens. And with that, we have the coaches up here. We have Andrew Patrica, we have Caitlin McCreary, and Madison Bratton to join me on stage in awarding these team awards. We start with the coaches award. For women's rugby sevens, the winner this year is Brooklyn Butchers. Brooke is a second-year athlete who played in 13 games and received an OCAA Women's Rugby 7 League All-Star title. Once again, your Coaches Award winner, Brooklyn Butchers. And next up, we have the team MVP. For Women's Rugby Sevens, your team MVP award goes to Abby Anderson. The fifth-year athlete dominated the field and the OCAA as well. She was an OCAA League All-Star, a championship All-Star, and was first in OCAA scoring with 149 points, including 17 tries and 32 converts. What a stat line. Congratulations to your MVP, Abby Anderson. And moving along in the team awards, we move to our next team. Next up, men's soccer.
He gets it back. Lesic takes it here. Lesic outside. And Conestoga wins goal for the first time in 2023. They win goal. They beat Humber 2-0. Romano gets one. Lesic get one. The Condors are gold medal champions.
And you guys are silent. Yeah, make some noise. First place. Men's soccer, man, were these guys fun to watch, and I can't wait to give out these awards. We start again with outdoor, followed by indoor, and we start with the Coaches Award for outdoor. 2025-26 Men's Outdoor Soccer Coaches Award goes to Andreas Florescu. Andreas is a third-year defender that fortified that Condors backline all season long. He was named a CCAA Championship All-Star Team member. Your Outdoor Coaches Award winner, Andreas Florescu. And the outdoor MVP for 2025-26 this year goes to, come on back down, Marko Lesic. This fourth-year midfielder was named to the OCAA second-team All-Star team. He'll be remembered for his 3-goal performance in the OCAA Championship semifinal game and being named the OCAA Championship MVP. One more time for the outdoor MVP, Marko Lesic. And then we move indoors. We go to the 2025-26 Coaches Award inside. This year goes to Mateo Grant. Mateo is a second-year midfielder who has a relentless work ethic at both ends of the field. Mateo played numerous minutes in every indoor game at both regionals and at provincials as well, contributing goals on each day. Congratulations, Mateo. And last but not least, we have one more award for men's soccer, and it is the Indoor Soccer MVP for 2025-26. That award goes to Luca Romano. Luca's a fourth-year forward who can score from absolutely any angle. I've seen it myself. It is amazing to watch. He has multiple goals and assists at regionals and at provincials. Congratulations to Luca, and congratulations to all of the men's soccer award winners. We continue on with our team awards next, with our next team, women's volleyball.
I am the fountain of affection. I'm the instrument of joy. To keep the good times rolling, I'm the boy. You know the world could be our oyster. You just put your trust in me, 'cause we'll keep the good times rolling. Wait and see, wait and see. Oh, wait and see. There's exultation, there's sweet disintegration, a few discolorations, then it comes along. Up is what he chooses, the kisses and the bruises, there ain't nothing he refuses, then it comes along, it comes along. Then I am lifted, when I'm up I can't get down, can't get level. When I'm up I can't get down, get my feet back on the ground. When I'm up I can't get down, can't get level. When I'm up I can't get down, get my feet back on the ground. He just needs something to find him, something to wind him up. It won't take long to find him when it comes on strong.
With me now to present these awards are coaches Celeste Witzel, Talbot, Olivia Bender, J.P. Marinum, and Alex Fisher. Some of you guys clearly don't like your coaches enough, and it shows right now. Just saying. But, as always, we start with the Coaches Award. For the 2025-26 Women's Volleyball Coaches Award this year goes to Amanda Lago. Amanda is the third-year setter. And Amanda was chosen for this award due to commitment to the team and her leadership on and off the court. Congratulations to your Coaches Award winner, Amanda Lago. Have the Women's Volleyball MVP Award, and for 2025-26, it goes to Bianca Marchetti. Bianca is a fourth-year outside hitter who's been crushing the leaderboard and hits rivulets and aces all season, and she finished her career with 212.5 points with 181 kills, 445 total attacks, and was fifth overall in OCAA career serving aces. Congratulations, Bianca Marchetti, 2025-26 team MVP. So in the past 4 years, we have prioritized improving the experience of our student athletes and making every single game as exciting as possible, especially from my point of view. I try to make it bigger than it is sometimes, but I try to make it as exciting for you guys as it can. But we primarily focus on game day and media engagement. As I said, a significant factor in our achievements has been the contributions of our varsity and media student teams. Their energy, enthusiasm, and creativity have allowed us to enhance these experiences in great ways and to set a high standard for the future student staff. Many of you, I'm sure, may agree that their efforts have greatly enriched your overall experience as student athletes as well. Let's please give them a massive round of applause. All those students from the Condor varsity community for the substantial impact. Thank you, guys. All right, I hope you guys held on to those tickets you guys picked up on the way in. It's time to pick them up. It's just their name? Okay. It's not a basketball game. That's my bad. That's what we do at a big rec complex. But I'm going to choose one.
Oh, that looks fixed. Okay.
Oh, my. Okay, I have one. Once again, you guys can pick this up right where you picked up your ticket. Congratulations to Philip Adenia. Philip, you're going home with a pink Stanley. I bet that's what you wanted. There you go. Now there's some awesome prizes in there. You get a Condors hat, a couple other things in that beautiful basket. You can pick it up on your way out right again where you got those tickets. Congratulations, Philip. I'm going to invite Daniel Ferrara back up onto the stage. Varsity coordinator up to the mic. He's going to introduce SOAR as Condor Scholarship winners.
Thank you, Lucas. Okay, the SOAR as Condors Community Scholarship Award is awarded to one male and one female student athlete annually who are respected members of the varsity athletics community. These athletes contribute not only to the success of their team and chosen sport, but to the greater college and Condor community. The first recipient of the award exemplifies the core values of leadership, teamwork, and community giving. The athlete was integral in the coordination of a donation drive as part of the SOAR as Condors program. The initiative brought in food, clothes, and other items in partnership with the House of Friendship, a Waterloo region-based nonprofit organization that provides food, housing, and addiction treatment and neighborhood support. This athlete has been a tremendous leader throughout her 5-year varsity career at Conestoga, and her positive approach to her peers, coaches, and athletic staff will be missed in the future. Congratulations to this year's SOAR as Condors Community Scholarship Award winner, 5th-year women's softball student athlete, Alexis Volkmar. Thank you. Our next SOAR as Condors Award recipient is a warm and familiar face around the Recreation Center. This athlete has been an employee with the SRC for the last number of years and is a reliable, friendly, and consistent presence within the athletics department. On the basketball court, he has looked for ways to enhance the program's success on and off the court. This athlete continuously aims for growth in himself and his peers. In his last year, he showed his commitment to varsity through meeting and exceeding team expectations, consistently buying in and demonstrating a never faltering mindset, no matter what the environment presented him. This athlete has volunteered his time in support of community events throughout his career, most recently volunteering at the Wixa Boys All-Star Game, which was hosted at Conestoga. Congratulations to our second Conestoga Condors Community Scholarship Award winner, third-year men's basketball student athlete, Adam Eichholz.
All right, we'll move on. It's time for Athlete of Distinction number 2, Stacy. Ms. Belmore, lead athletic therapist to the stage, please. She's going to assist with the second Athlete of Distinction award. And let's take a look at our second award winner.
Athlete of Distinction. Bianca Marchetti.
Bianca has had an exceptional career with Conestoga and is a truly deserving recipient of the Condors Athlete of Distinction Award. From the moment she arrived at Conestoga, she made an immediate impact, earning OCAA Rookie of the Year honors in the 2022-2023 season, while also leading the West Division in scoring. In her second season, Bianca transitioned to the left side and continued to elevate her game, setting a single-season program record with 65 aces and surpassing 500 career points. Her dominance continued in her third season as she became the Condors' all-time points leader and earned OCAA scoring champion honors. In her final season, Bianca made history once again, becoming the first player in program history to surpass 500 career kills and finishing with 197 career aces, ranking 5th all-time in OCAA history. Beyond her many accomplishments on the court, Bianca has consistently demonstrated excellence, competitiveness, and leadership throughout her career. What her teammates will remember most, however, is her kindness, unwavering support, and sense of humor that helped create a positive and connected team environment. Bianca leaves the program as one of the most accomplished athletes in OCAA volleyball and has made a lasting impact on the Condors program, both on and off the court. Congratulations, Bianca.
I say I'm going to miss saying service ace 1,000 times a game for her. My goodness. Now back to our team awards. We're heading back into the team awards, and we are going on the other side. It's time for men's volleyball.
Star guiding me, it's the fire burning inside of me. No, I don't need a miracle, I got something far more powerful. And in this collective, I've got a brand new perspective. Some news that might break the tension. Can't walk on water, but I'm walking through an intersection. All aboard, I heard my brother say. All aboard, like it's some parade. That's me. I'm knocking at the door. I'm thirsty for more, for more, for more. That's me. I'm knocking at the door. I'm knocking at the door. I'm knocking at the door. That's me. I regret the hours that were stolen. So how'd you keep going? I put my shoulder to the wheel and I just kept rolling. You can call it religion, walking into the mission. When the powers with people, I don't get
Present these awards with me. Behind me are the coaches, Josh Holm, Kyle Johnson, and Brandon Vandergeest. Unfortunately, Kelly McGuire. That's all good. Kelly McGuire, the head coach, his flight got canceled, so he couldn't be here tonight. But these guys are going to step in for him, and that is totally fine. We start with the coaches award. As we do with all the teams, 2025-26 men's volleyball coaches award goes to Evan Gritz. Captain Gritz, a fourth-year outside hitter, has 105 total attacks, 37 kills, and 44 points in the first half of the season. And unfortunately, Evan did have a season-ending injury preventing him from playing in the second half of the season. However, Evan continued to be at every single practice and every single game supporting his teammates and being that true leader. Congratulations, Captain Evan Gritz. And with that, we move to the MVP award. The 2025-26 men's volleyball MVP award goes to Tyrell Belgo. A third-year left side hitter with a scary vertical in front of me was an OCAA first-team All-Star. Tyrell was a powerhouse at the net with a whopping 501 total attacks, 215 kills for a total of 259.5 points. Congratulations, Tyrell Belgo. At this time, we would like to announce the recipients of a brand new scholarship created in the memory of Dean O'Leary. Dean was a prominent volleyball official in the KW area and a champion of volleyball and of Condors athletics. This award is to honor and celebrate Dean's love of sport and to create a legacy for his contributions by officiating and by recognizing and celebrating individuals who are impacting the sport in a similar way to Dean. I would like to at this time invite Marlene Ford, Senior Varsity Coordinator, to the stage to announce our scholarship recipients.
Our head coach had these few words to say about our first recipient tonight. This athlete is a deserving recipient of the Dawn Oberle Scholarship, as she continuously demonstrates the values this award represents. She shows genuine love for the sport of volleyball, is always motivated to learn, develop, and improve her game. She approaches training and competition with a positive and optimistic attitude that has a meaningful impact on those around her. She's a committed teammate who values collaboration and works hard to support and encourage others after taking an informal leadership and mentoring roles within the team this year. Her dedication to her teammates, her personal growth, and the overall success of the program make her an excellent representative of the spirit of the scholarship. The first 2025-26 Dean Oberle Scholarship recipient is, from women's volleyball, Amanda Legel.
Congratulations.
The right page here. And here's a little bit about what our men's coach had to say about our second recipient. This student athlete exemplifies the values this award represents. He demonstrates a genuine love for the game, approaching every training session and competition with focus, energy, and enthusiasm. Committed to continued growth, he consistently seeks feedback and puts in the extra work required to improve both his skills and understanding of the sport. Beyond his own development, he has a strong commitment to leadership and mentorship. He leads by example, supports his teammates, and helps create a positive, accountable team environment. A dependable and collaborative teammate, his resilience, positivity, and consistent effort has made a meaningful impact, fostering trust, connection, and optimism within the program. This is the second 2025-26 Dean Oberle Scholarship recipient, He is from the men's volleyball team, Yannick Kraus.
All right, let's jump back into our team awards, you guys. We will keep it rolling, and let's see what our badminton team is up to this season.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge.
At this time, I ask the badminton coaches, Valerie Padmanabhan, Kevin Jo Maria Joseph, and Kevin Yap, please join me on stage for these presentations. And here they are. For the Coaches Award, the 2025-26 Badminton Coaches Award goes to Max Barnes. Max is a third-year student athlete who stepped into a leadership position on the team this season, pushing his teammates to train harder for every competition. That's why he is your Coaches Award winner, Max Barnes. And that leaves the badminton MVP for this year, for the 2025-26 season. The badminton MVP award goes to Ryan Tu. In just his second year, Ryan has completely evolved as an elite badminton player. He has transformed his game to a more strategic, patient, and better teammate game. Congratulations, your team MVP, Ryan Tu. I would now like to invite up Vice President Trish Weigel-Green back up to assist in our Athlete Scholars of the Year presentations, which go along with a couple videos.
Student Athlete Scholar of the Year, one semester.
The Athlete Scholar Award is
for year, one semester. The Athlete Scholar Award is presented to varsity athletes who attain the highest grade point average among all athletes using their fall grades. Athletes must participate in a full season in their respective sport. An individual athlete from each of 1 semester and 2 semester sports will be selected. The nominees are Caitlin Brazina, women's soccer. Justina Menendez, women's soccer. Michelle Snyder, women's rugby. Eva Gooding, women's rugby.
The pleasure of announcing who the winner of those nominees is. And our first Athlete Scholar of the Year, with the average of 94%. For women's rugby, Michelle Snyder. Your first Athlete Scholar of the Year. I'll direct your attention back up to the screen for our next nominees. Student Athlete Scholar of the Year, 2 semesters.
2 semesters. The Athlete Scholar Award is presented to varsity athletes who attain the highest grade point average among all athletes using their fall grades. Athletes must participate in a full season in their respective sport. An individual athlete from each of 1 semester and 2 semester sports will be selected. The nominees are Nolan Bridge, badminton. Alicia Bushold, women's basketball. Ella Schumacher, women's basketball. Tyrell Belgrove, men's volleyball.
Athlete Scholar of the Year, with an average of 94.9% from men's volleyball, Tyrell Belgrove. Glad he didn't go far. Here he is, your second Athlete Scholar of the Year. 94.9. Holy. Way smarter than me. All right, we're getting into some big awards now, so it's the pristine time of the awards portion. We start out with the Assistant Coach of the Year, which is the next one. I'm going to invite Sports and Recreation Media Coordinator Scott O'Sullivan back from the back. He can come forward to present this Assistant Coach of the Year award.
Assistant Coach of the Year. In recognition of the assistant coach for their tireless dedication to their chosen sport and commitment to the continued education, growth, and development of student athletes on and off the field of play. The nominees are Pravin Vishwanathan, badminton. Jamie Brackpool, men's soccer. Emily Glendinning, women's softball. JP Marinen, women's volleyball.
Andrew, it says pause for thunderous applause. Well written, Andrew. Not sure I call it thunderous, but this is what our athletes had to say about our Assistant Coach of the Year for this season. Our assistant coach has tremendously helped our team succeed this year, and it kind of gives it away though, and she is also an incredible role model. She is someone that we look up to, someone who brings a lot of skill and knowledge to the team, and someone who has been a huge part of the growth that our program has experienced over the last few years. She is incredibly dedicated to the team, and it's clear how much she cares for us as student athletes. Congratulations to this year's recipient of the Coach of the Year Award from women's softball, Emily Glendinning.
I will say these are some pretty big awards, but for those teams we haven't got to, they're still coming. Don't worry. We move to the Head Coach of the Year, and I would like to invite Andrew Bates and Marlene Ford to come back up to the stage to please present those next awards of Head Coach of the Year.
Head Coach of the Year. Awarded to the coach who demonstrates the highest level of leadership, athlete motivation, perseverance, and represents Condors athletics above and beyond expectations. The nominees are David Charette, cross country. Avery Sutton, men's basketball. Andrew Petrika, women's rugby. Stuart Mackey, men's soccer.
Okay, Scott O'Sullivan to the rescue. This is what athletes and the department had to say about our head coach of the year for 2025-26. One athlete said they wouldn't be the person they are today if it wasn't for this coach. He said, this coach helped me mature and look at life a lot differently than I once did when I first came to Conestoga, and he's made me an overall better person. Another athlete said, the kind of bond this coach has with his players on the team is unmatched. His energy brightens any room he steps in, and I really look forward to another year at Conestoga with him in charge. The recipient of Coach of the Year this year has had another absolute milestone year, topping the best teams in the province and only giving up 2 goals over 4 games on the road to the championships. One athlete was quoted saying, our mindset changed about halfway through the season. Our coach emphasized that we had way more potential than what our results were at the time. He held a team meeting before the next game that was focused on our mentality and effort. And since that night, we never looked back. That talk changed everything. This coach has made another tremendous impact on our program again this year, and we're very proud of their accomplishments. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the 2025-26 Head Coach of the Year for men's soccer, Stuart Mackey. Men's soccer team accomplishments include 2 CCAA All-Stars, OCAA Best Defensive Team, 3 First-Team All-Stars, 5 Second-Team All-Stars, an outdoor gold medal, and 4th place finish with CCAAs. Give it up for Stuart Mackey.
This time we're going to invite back up Dan Ferraro. He's already here behind me. It's time for Athlete of Distinction, number 3. Let's look at our recipient.
Walker Callan.
Walker has been the cornerstone of the Conestoga men's volleyball program for the past 5 seasons. Throughout his time with the Condors, he has consistently led by example both on and off the court. A multi-time league all-star and academic all-Canadian, Walker has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to excellence in athletics, academics, and leadership. Known for his positive attitude and the smile that he brings to the gym every day, Walker is someone teammates naturally gravitate towards. He has always been a reliable presence for the team, someone players could count on in big moments, on the court, and as a supportive teammate and leader away from it. In his final game on the Condors' home court, Walker reached another incredible milestone, surpassing 1,000 career points. Walker's impact on the program goes far beyond statistics or accolades. His dedication, character, and consistency have helped shape the culture of the Condors during his time in the program. We are grateful for everything he has contributed to the Condors community and are proud to recognize him as one of the most distinguished athletes in the history of Condors volleyball. Congratulations, Walker.
Athlete of Distinction, Walker Callan.
Walker has been the cornerstone of the Conestoga men's volleyball program for the past 5 seasons. Throughout his time with the Condors, he has consistently led by example both on and off the court. A multi-time league all-star and academic all-Canadian, Walker has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to excellence in athletics, academics, and leadership. Known for his positive attitude and the smile that he brings to the gym every day, Walker is someone teammates naturally gravitate towards. He has always been a reliable presence for the team, someone players could count on in big moments, on the court, and as a supportive teammate and leader away from it. In his final game on the Condors' home court, Walker reached another incredible milestone, surpassing 1,000 career points. Walker's impact on the program goes far beyond statistics or accolades. His dedication, character, and consistency have helped shape the culture of the Condors during his time in the program. We're grateful for everything he has contributed to the Condors community and are proud to recognize him as one of the most distinguished athletes in the history of Condors volleyball. Congratulations, Walker.
Team Awards section number 4, it says right here, and we will head over to the diamond. Let's check on our women's softball team. We got our with Dallas Kipfer, Mike Wechter, Emily Glendinning, and Kyle Smith with their amazing matching shoes, if you didn't see, for this upcoming season. We will start with the Coaches Award. The 2025-26 Softball Coaches Award goes to Sarah Bateman. Sarah Bateman, a third-year Condor, pitched in 16 games this season, totaling 54 innings, and was ranked 12th overall in OCAA pitching. She is an incredibly hard worker who is always striving to improve her technique and delivery. Your coach's award for 2025-26 goes to Sarah Bateman. And now, the 2025-26 Softball MVP Award goes to Daniela Ernst. The Condors' fourth-year center fielder has the highest batting average on the team at .350 and a slugging percentage of .567. Oh. Danny was the voice of the outfield and was a steady presence all season. And I must add, she was a great shot clock operator at basketball games as well. Congratulations, Danny Ernst, your MVP from softball. Okay, this next one I'm pretty excited about, rolling through the team awards. But this time we go over to the trail to see what our cross-country team is up to.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back. I just think it's funny how it goes. Now I'm on the road, $500,000 for a show, and we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Boys tell stories about the man. Say I never struggled, wasn't hungry, yeah, I doubt it. I could turn your boy into the man. There ain't really much out here that's popping off without us. We just want the credit where it's due. Just as a reminder to myself. I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house, cause we started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the...
We now call up the coaches, David Sherratt, Robert Briette, and Amanda Hutchings to please join me on stage in the presentation of the following awards. Starting with the 2025-26 Cross Country Running Coaches Award, going to Nathan Paul. Congratulations, Nathan. In Nathan's third and final year here at Conestoga, he finished fourth and third at Invitational and continued to train hard and finish with a bronze medal at OCAA's, earning him a OCAA All-Ontario First All-Star and a trip to the CCAA's, where he had his strongest finish on the national stage, placing 11th out of 115 runners. Congratulations, Nathan Paul. On the 2025-26 Cross Country Running MVP Award goes to Diane DeBoer. In her fifth and final year, Diane had her best season yet, winning OCAA Gold with a time of 21 minutes, 56 seconds. And at the CCAA Championship, she captured a silver medal. Congratulations once again, Diane DeBoer. You guys up there, the cowboy hats, the chains, and the pit vipers have been waiting. It's our last team award. Let's check on the pitch and check out men's rugby. As we're joined by Coach Callan Gibbons to present these coaches and MVP awards. The 2025 26 Men's Rugby Coaches Award goes to Jared Samuel. Jerry's second-year winner. Conestoga led the team in converts with 18 and was 6th overall in the OCAA. He's not here, but congratulations anyway. Make some noise for him. Congratulations, Jair. And that leaves the men's rugby team MVP in the 2025-26. I'm going to say this 1,000 times. This is the last one, and I'm going to get it wrong. But the 2025-26 men's rugby MVP award goes to Aiden Vashon. A third front row player with a ton of experience. Aiden's maturity, work ethic, and maturity powered the Condors up and down the field all season long. Yeah, there's still a picture. There's another one over there too, Aiden. When you go past that, there's more pictures for sure. But make some noise for all of our team award winners. Fantastic job all season long. Congratulations, all well-deserved coaches and MVP award winners. Stacy Belmore, lead athletic therapist, please come back up. It is time for our Rookie of the Year award presentations. Here are the nominees.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the
This honor goes to the best first-year athletes in varsity athletics in their given sport.
The best first-year athletes in varsity athletics in their given sport. The nominees are Elliot Dell, men's soccer. Adam LeBlanc, men's volleyball. Chidera Jefuome, men's basketball. Blake Wilson, men's rugby.
To say about the male rookie of the year. This athlete had an outstanding season in his first year, consistently contributing to the team while often playing outside of his preferred position. A tenacious competitor, he repeatedly stepped up when it mattered most, helping create positive outcomes through his determination and tireless work rate. Brave and committed, he never shies away from the physical demands of varsity sport and fully embraces the challenges of high contact competition. His reliability, resilience, and team-first attitude make him an invaluable asset, and he has a very bright future ahead. The 2025-2026 Rookie of the Year is first-year men's rugby student athlete Blake Wilson. Okay.
This honor goes to the best first-year athletes in varsity athletics in their given sport. The nominees are
Goes to the best first-year athletes in
Michelle
varsity
Snyder,
athletics in their given
women's
sport.
rugby.
The nominees are Michelle Snyder, women's rugby. Grace McLean, women's volleyball. Brooke Smith, women's softball. Julia Mullet, women's basketball.
This athlete embodies what it means to be an impact player. Before I even met her, one of our program all-time greats insisted, "You need to see this girl." When I watched her play, I immediately understood why. She wasn't just a standout athlete, she was a captain with clear communication and genuine appreciation for her teammates. I couldn't wait to see her as a Condor. From day one, she actively sought feedback to adapt to the college game. Her thoughtful questions and eagerness to learn helped her quickly find her footing. In game, she was everywhere, tenacious, dependable, and often making key plays just when we considered giving her a rest. Her work ethic extended off the field. After every game, she was first to ask for film so she could improve, and she regularly supported teammates in developing their skills. Her drive to grow and to help others grow made her impact remarkable, especially in her first year. The 2025-2026 Rookie of the Year is first-year student athlete from the women's rugby team, Michelle Schmitz.
Your boots are a lot better in here than the gym.
Well, I'm not sure if you heard what Dan Ferrara just said, but we hope she has a big trophy case at home because she's going to need it. Congratulations once again to your Rookie of the Year. And now, it is time for the big one. We invite Marlene Ford and Andrew Bates to the stage to assist with our Athletes of the Year awards.
Athlete of the Year. Awarded to the athletes who demonstrate a high level of performance on and off the field while exemplifying what it means to be a Conestoga varsity athlete in all aspects of the program. The nominees are Jamila Beckford, women's basketball. Diane DeBoer, cross country. Abby Anderson, women's rugby. Kelly Teichel, women's softball.
The recipient of this year's Conestoga Female Athlete of the Year is someone who represents the very best of varsity sport through preparation, leadership, and the standard she sets for people around her. All season long, she showed up with the same calm, focused presence. No excuses, no drama, just consistent work. Her habits were exceptional. Her effort never dipped, and her ability to stay composed under pressure made her a model for teammates and a problem for every competitor. What makes this athlete stand out is that her excellence wasn't occasional. It was reliable. Even when her schedule demanded more than most, balancing serious responsibilities away from sport, she still brought professionalism and focus every time she represented Conestoga. She's been the definition of dependable, steady week after week, and her best when it mattered most. Then came championship season. She delivered the kind of performance that defined an entire year. At the OCAA championships, she didn't just perform well, she won the title, finishing first overall, and took down an athlete who had been undefeated all season. It was a true championship race, confident, controlled, and fearless when it counted. And she often followed that up on the biggest stage. The CCAA National Championships brings together the best collegiate athletes from across Canada, one of the toughest competitive environments in sport. In Charlottetown PEI, she rose to that challenge and finished second overall, earning Conestoga's first ever national medal in cross country. Calm under pressure and relentlessly consistent, this year's Conestoga Female Athlete of the Year is Diane DeBoer.
Okay.
Athlete of the Year. Awarded to the athletes who demonstrate a high level of performance on and off the field while exemplifying what it means to be a Conestoga varsity athlete in all aspects of the program. The nominees are Tyrell Belgrove, men's volleyball. Nathan Paul, cross country. Evan Antolsik, men's soccer. Aiden Vashon, men's rugby.
Try this again. To say this athlete had a good year would be a severe understatement. After suffering 2 serious injuries in his rookie year, he came back in 2025 with a fire in his belly, recording 7 goals, 2 of them game winners in 10 regular season games. He added to his tally during the Condors' successful playoff run. His contributions on the field were acknowledged outside of the school as well, earning him the title of Best Player in the West Conference in OCAA and a CCAA All-Canadian Award to match. Aside from his performance on the field, the central midfielder showed an incredible leverage of leadership, sportsmanship, and respect off the field. There is not much more the coaches or teammates could ask from this player other than, would you consider coming back, Nick, for one more year? Congratulations to this year's Male Athlete of the Year Award, second-year men's soccer student athlete, Evan Antolchik.
Andrew.
Yeah.
We need Marlene back for our next thing, but we're going to invite Marlene Ford back up in just a moment to assist with our 4th and final Athlete of Distinction Award for tonight.
Athlete of Distinction. Diane DeBoer.
Diane DeBoer has built one of the most inspiring careers in Conestoga Condors history. Tonight, we recognize her as an athlete of distinction, an honor that reflects years of patience, commitment, and steady progression. From the beginning, Diane approached her career the right way. She showed up, stayed coachable, and committed fully to the process, developing into a calm, consistent competitor who could be counted on when it mattered most. Her journey is defined by growth. Each season, she took another step forward, becoming one of the top runners in the conference while building the discipline, work ethic, and quiet confidence that defined her success. In the final races of her collegiate career, Diane delivered when it mattered most, capturing the program's first women's cross-country OCAA championship and earning a silver medal at the CCAA National Championships, the first national medal in Condors cross-country history. Beyond her on-course performance, Diane has been a leader within the program and an active, positive presence in the Condors community, leading by example with integrity and a team-first mindset. Her career is a testament to dedication, leadership, and perseverance. Congratulations, Diane.
Congratulations again to our final Athlete of Distinction Award winner tonight. She's as well, once again, your Athlete of the Year for this season. Diane will now deliver our final speech of the 2025-26 season.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. A few weeks ago, I was celebrating the completion of my last paper for nursing. And then, after being asked to do this speech, I found myself writing again. I've got to say, although speeches look a lot like my papers, they are so much better. So welcome, athletes, coaches, athletic department, and everyone who supports the varsity teams behind the scenes. I won't try to name every single person here tonight, as I'm guaranteed to miss someone, and I'd like to make it out of here alive. But truly, looking around this room, it is an amazing evening. So Condors, congratulations! What a year we've had. Team successes, individual accomplishments, all-stars, athletes of the week, personal bests, and plenty of lessons. Each one of you has made this year the year of the Condors, a season to be proud of. You have continued to grow, both in sport and in character. So take the highlights and the rough patches and use them to improve yourself, the people around you, and as experiences to rely on in the seasons ahead. Now, before I look back on the last 5 years, I need to say thank you, as none of this happens alone. So first to my coach, Dave. Dave, I don't have the words to thank you for what your support has meant. You built up my confidence when I didn't have it. You're there on the days when I was ready to give up on the hard workouts. You went the extra mile through the summers, sending me workouts and asking me how my training was going. You were there through my lows, and you celebrated my successes. And you kept me believing that if I stayed patient, I could reach my full potential. I'd do these years all over again if I could. To my assistant coaches, and especially the 5 years with Rob, thank you for your encouragement, the laughs, the pacing, and for being present when it mattered most. And to my teammates, 5 years is never enough time. The training partners, the conversations, the bonds that we've had, and the experiences we made, those aren't things you can forget. So may the team continue to be close-knit, always working together and striving together, and always pushing each other to do better. And to everyone behind the scenes, our athletic department, the support staff, the people that helped us recharge, those that showed up early and stayed late, and the people that made us look good, thank you for believing in us. Now, looking back to my years as a Conestoga Condor cross-country athlete, I am already missing it. It has become part of who I am. My time as a Condor comes down to this. It was a 5-year build. It was not one great season, not one lucky day. It was a foundation, year after year and step after step, until everything came together at the perfect time. Year one was during the end of COVID, and we had a really small team. There was only 3 of us athletes, and I was the only female. Those races were not ones I'm proud of. I felt like I got worse and worse as the season went. And I just missed qualifying at Nationals by 1 place. And to make it even more painful, it was the only year that the top 25 individuals made it on. Yes, I was 26. The trust Dave had in me in that year was unbelievable. Not making the Nationals was a huge disappointment. Yet Dave helped me see that not one season defines you. He knew if I had time, I could stay committed, and I had time to grow. So for any first-year athletes here, the transition into post-secondary life can be hard. It's a big step from high school or the workforce into your full post-secondary studies and varsity sport. So give yourself grace, give yourself time, because our ability to adapt is incredible if we allow ourselves to. And although we love our sports, our academics are what allow us to continue and lead us into the future. Year 2, our team doubled in size, and again, I was the only female. I was getting used to training by myself, as guys just so happened to be faster than me. And this year, I started feeling progress. Invitational races went well. I felt stronger. I trained with Dave throughout the summer, and the first time I felt like we were building towards something. At OCAA in Thunder Bay, I placed 10th. And even though we do love cross country, not all of us love hills, and my legs definitely did not like me that day. Nationals were in Alberta, and with just the coaches, a dedicated physio, and myself, the main goal of the race was to have fun, and I really did that. The whole race felt like I was floating on the air, or maybe snow was more like it, but it truly soaked up the moment. This year taught me something important. As athletes, it's really easy to get caught up in the competitiveness of sport. But each new moment, each new accomplishment, it's a moment to enjoy and savor. Don't focus only on the result. Learn to appreciate the experiences and the people around you, because success comes as a team. So work together, find a goal, and let's go for it. Third year was the year we had a women's team. And although I have nothing against the guys, it sure is nice having the girls to talk to and the memories to make. The first race, I made one of my greatest mistakes. I was not wearing my racing socks, so I took them off. So one word of advice, please, please wear your socks, especially if you're running, because those blisters were brutal. The new fashion statement of cutting holes in the back of my shoes so I could keep running pain-free never caught on. Shocking, I know, eh? OCAA was hosted by Conestoga, and it was so special. The support from other varsity teams cheering on us on the corners and seeing how our community of Condors comes together is something I'll never forget. I was proud to play 6, qualify, and return to another nationals, and this year I was not alone. Nathan qualified too, making it even more meaningful. And after a few months after nationals, I learned another lesson, this time about injury. I had a severe ankle sprain, out of season, and all I did was slip on some ice. I was running into work. My only focus was to get back into running, not quickly, but properly. So if injury hits you, take the time to fully recover so you're able to continue with no setbacks later on. You never realize how much you miss your sport until it's taken away from you. So slow sometimes can be the fastest way to get back. Fourth year felt a lot like my third year, in many ways. Except this time, the men's team was on fire. After their team medal finish and my qualifying finish, we almost needed a limousine to represent the nationals. This year I was determined not to place 25th again. Twice, more than enough. At nationals, I remember being told on my last lap I was 25th. And so I gave it everything I could. It was the first race where I literally could not walk after finishing. And then Matt. He had the pleasure of telling me I was 25th. Again. I was so devastated. Until he told me the results had changed. I was 24th. I have never been so relieved to be one place better in my life. That day was also special. Past Conestoga runners came to cheer, and wow, did they ever. Having our community shows that matters. More than you think. So surround yourself with people who inspire you, people that push you and cheer you on, people that you want to become, people that make you feel like a team. And then year 5, my final year. What do you even say? It was an unforgettable experience, something I've never imagined, and to do it wearing the Conestoga singlet, it was an honor. Training never felt better. I addressed some low iron issues. I listened to my body better. I had teammates to train with, a solid base from the work that we built year after year, and I was ready. Not to prove anything to someone else, but to prove to myself that I could do better. When provincials came, I believed I could medal, although I did not want the pressure, so I kept that to myself. And I raced well. I exceeded my own expectations and finished with gold. It was my first medal in 5 years. And then came nationals. This time in PEI with Annie, Nathan, and I all individually qualifying. I had another first. I led the race. And I must say, being chased rather than chasing, it's a whole different kind of work. You are truly racing to your full potential. I closed hard. I finished with silver. And I don't know if I've ever been more ecstatic. I think it must have been all that chocolate milk I drank that weekend. So if anyone knows where I can buy stocks, or I guess a brown cow, please let me know. One of the things I've enjoyed the most is being able to cheer on the rest of the team, because it's not about you, it's about the team, the Condors. And for the first time, I couldn't cheer on the guys right away. I was selected for drug testing. Yes, guys, doing all that mandatory Univeris training modules, it's worth it. And I can prove that I am a clean athlete. And now my training here is finished. It's hard to leave, especially after being part of the Condors has become like a family. Yet tonight, it's not about me. It's not about one sport. It's about all of us. Showing up for each other, supporting one another, pushing each other, and doing everything to the best we can together. You cannot buy the experiences you've had here, so take them with you. Keep building new ones, and may the Condors continue to strive up, 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 like condors in the sky. Thank you. Let's go Condors!
A fantastic final speech for this athletic banquet. And before I get to my closing remarks, one more raffle, sure.
We have one more prize.
We got one more prize, so there's one more raffle. Here we go. Let's see, I got another name.
Well, I almost break it.
Go up. That'll be long. Congratulations. What? It was a random one, Hannah. You know what I'm doing. I'll make you pick it next year. How about that? All right. So, like I said, I got a little bit of a thing just before I get to my closing remarks, just for me, actually. A little bit about me as a PA announcer. My favorite part of the job is creating those big moments for you guys, right? Those big, epic, loud crowd pop moments. For example, Joe, you hitting one from the logo, something like that, right? Bianca hitting your third ace in a row. Danny hitting a home run at Bed Park sometime. That was, like, all of these moments are awesome, and those are what make my job really epic. Maddie Weaver even blocks out of bounds, right? You know? But yeah, I just want to recreate that real quick if we can, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a selfie with you guys, and I want you guys to create that moment for me. Is that okay? You guys good with that? All right. So I'm going to hold on my hands, go 3, 2, 1. You guys make some noise, all right?
Let's go. Yeah, let's get him up here. You ready?
You're allowed to be excited.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Again, it is a true pleasure announcing for you guys each and every year, and I can't wait to do it again next year. With that being said, congratulations to all of our award winners. Make some noise for them. Fantastic. I wish everybody here a great spring and summer. We got that backdrop right here, like you saw on the way in. Condors backdrop. Take as many pictures as you want. Candy is still there. If you're a raffle winner, go pick it up. Buy the coat check. If you're picking up any other awards, OCA, all academic, anything of the sort, athletes of the week, everything we're picking up is at the front. Or buy the coat check. Let's see you later. You guys don't need to know any of that, right? All right, congratulations. You guys see you later, and have a good night.